Hey, what's up my peoples? Emgo here, the freaking geek himself, and it's time to just transform Transformers Legacy Commander class, Motormaster. So without further ado, let's just transform it. So we'll start off with the cab section here. So what you want to do is you want to take these side panels here, bring them out, bring these panels down like so. You want to just untab these side sections here and open this front section up. You want to take these top sections here, bring them up and over. There's a tab slot connection right here. Just tab that in. Once you've done that, you can straighten the leg out and bring the leg out like so. So undo that, bring this up and over, tab that in right there, and straighten out that leg and bring that down. So now that we're here, we're going to flip the wheel in, take this section, just swing it in so you can rotate this around and bring that back in. Then you're going to collapse in this panel here and then close this up, then bring this panel down, bring it over, and you have a tab slot connection right there. Lock that in, and there you have that leg all done. Second verse just like the first. Flip that wheel in, bring it in, rotate, flip this panel in, close all of this up, bring this panel down, swing it in, tab slot connection, and there you have the legs all done. And now we move on to the upper body. Going to untab its forearms from this section here, and then just rotate these out, bring the arms out, bring it down, tab in to either side right there, and then you're going to rotate this up like so, bring this up and over his head, and you have a tab slot connection right here. Just tab that into place like so, and last thing to do, open up these panels and flip out his hands. Close it back up, open the panel, flip out his hand, close it back up, and there you go. There you have Motormaster in his robot mode. And now for the trailer. What you're going to do is just flip that up. You're going to take this whole front section here and just pull that off. You have the sword. The sword just stores right here in this post. We can remove that. Get that out of the way for now. You're going to take this section and rotate it up and open all of this. Open all of that. That will free up this section right here. And then we can just open this up, and then you're just going to collapse all of this in and peg it all together like so. And we have that going right now. And we're just going to leave that off to the side and continue on with all of this here. So you want to remove this top section from the bottom like that. You're going to split all of this, remove this. This is going to be cannon here. Flip that down, rotate these handles out, and then just angle this piece up. And this is going to plug in right here onto this post, like so. So you have that going on. Again, we'll put that off to the side. So now, going to take this panel here, open this up, take this combine mode foot, push this out, and leave that like that for now. Same thing on the other side, second versus like the first. Open that up, just kind of push that foot out, straighten it out, and there you have that, which we're going to put off to the side for now. Now we're going to take this section here, split this in two like so, and you're going to bend this section in at this hinge here. Same thing the other side, just bend that section in on this hinge here. And we're going to leave that like that for now. Now we're going to bring in this chest piece here, bring the thighs down, make sure they're straight, there you go, and then take this section, rotate it around, this purple bit, just flip that up. And what we're going to do here is we're going to take this, and this will plug in right here to those ports on either side. Just plug that in like so. Flip that over, and then these sections here are going to plug into this post right here, this port rather, on either side, like that. And then you take this section, and there are 2 tabs right here, which will go into 2 slots right here in the bottom of the chest. So just line that up and slide it in, and there you have the trailer in its battle platform mode. So now to get Motormaster into combine mode, going to open up these panels, flip the hands back in, close that back up, open that, flip that back in, close that back up. You want to rotate his waist 180. You want to take this section here, untab this, bring this back around like so. You're going to untab the arms, and then you're going to open up this section here, bring it down. That will push up the combine mode head. You can swing that up, flip Motormaster's head in, collapse that up into the chest, bring that back down to lock it all into place. Now you're going to come here, bring all of this down, rotate these arms forward. You're going to rotate the arms down at the bicep and then bend the elbow down. Rotate the arm, bend it down, and then you're going to disengage this whole assembly here, swing it in, and this post will go into this port right up in here. Just bring that in, line it up, undo that section, bring that in, line it up, and get all of that pegged in like that. And at this point now, we can work on the legs. So you're going to rotate the legs in at the thigh. You're going to open up this panel here and collapse the knee into the leg like so. Close it back up. You're going to bring all this up, and this tab will go into this slot right here. So bring that up, and that will lock in. Same thing on the other side. Just open this up, rotate this in, close it up, bring that up, and lock it in right there. Then you want to take these sections and swing them in, and they will just tab in like so. They'll just lock themselves back into place like that. Then you take these sections here, swing them down. There's a tab slot connection right there. Tab that in, swing it down, tab slot connection right there. Then you just take its horns, flip those up, and there's Motormaster all ready to go. And now for everything else, we're just going to take the central section here, pull that off. That goes off to the side. We don't need that for combine mode. And we're going to unplug this section here. This panel just gets flipped up, and that is ready to go. Unpeg this section here, flip up this section, and that is ready to go. There's going to be the legs. We can unpeg these sections here. You want to rotate the waist 180. The legs will just slide in from behind like so. Slide that right in. That will lock into place like that. And then we're going to bring in Motormaster. Bring this purple piece down, and you have these big posts, which will go into big ports. You have a tab and a slot connection right up in there as well. And just slide this in, like so. Bring that up. That's a further locking point right there. And then these gray sections will flip up. And there you have that done. Now, as far as the arms, you're going to rotate them in at this joint here, like so. And then the forearm, you want to undo this little wheel section first because it does tab in there. So swing this out on this hinge here, and then swing it back in on this hinge. And that will straighten the arm out. You can flip out the hand, that'll snap into place, close that up, and these panels here will just collapse down and up, like so. Collapse that down and up, like so. And then this will just slide right over the shoulder sections here to make an arm. Now you're doing the same thing on the other side, so just rotate this up, untap that, just rotate that in, and then rotate this up, swing the fist in, lock that into place, flip in those wheels, collapse these panels up, collapse these panels up, and that will slide down onto the other side. And there you have Motormaster in his Menasor mode. And now to get everything back into truck mode, we're just going to start taking this guy apart. So just slide these arms up. You can undo this backpack section here. You can get back here and untab that. Pull Motormaster off, and we'll put him off to the side for now. And we'll get the trailer all transformed up. Just take the legs, slide them off, slide them off. You want to rotate the waist here. Flip these gray sections down, rotate this chest around, bring the thighs down all the way, and you get that section all ready to go. You can bring in the sword. It will plug onto this post right here. So you just plug that in like so. And that's where that sits. And that's ready to go. So we're going to come down here to the leg portions. Just flip this panel down, flip the foot up. That will lock into place. Bring this panel up. That will lock in right there. Same thing with the other side. Bring this down, bring the toe up, lock that into place, bring this up, snap that into place. We need the gun section here from the turret. Bring that down, bring these handles in, flip the barrels back. They'll tab in right there. And this will just tab in on either side right here, like so, and just sandwich this all together like that, and that's good to go. So now for the arms, you can unfold these panels, bring out the wheel, rotate this in at this hinge, and then bend it back up at this hinge, like so. Take the fist, unlock it, flip that in, rotate the top of the arm in at this hinge here, and then rotate it back in at this hinge. That will sit like that. And then you can just take the wheels, push them in, that side's ready to go. Same thing on the other side. Bring these panels up, bring these panels up, undo that wheel, rotate that in, rotate that up, rotate that in, and rotate that up. Unlock the fist, flip that in, there you go. And then you just peg the two halves together, like that. This section will peg on to the bottom, like so. You also have tabs back here, tabs and slots back here as well, so be mindful of those. Make sure everything is sitting the way it's supposed to. There we go. And peg it all in. Everything should tab together like that. You got that ready. Bring this section in, untab it, splay it all out, flip these end sections down like so, and then we are going to bring the chest piece in, and this will essentially just wrap around, come up, like so. Oops, always knock the sword out. Bring that together, then bring the center section down, tab that into place, get the sword back in, like that, and just slide all this in, and this will all peg together on either side, like so. Bring this down, and there you have the trailer all done. So now we can move on. And back to Motormaster. We're just going to flip these sections back up. Flip this back up. I'm going to come down here first, actually, and undo these sections here. Just bring them out. Undo these sections here. They do lock in pretty secure. There we go. Bring that out like so. Then we can untab these side sections here. You want to open up this panel and extend the leg. We can leave that open for now. Open up this panel and extend the leg. Bring the legs down. Rotate them forward like so. Just kind of get him standing up for now, and we can work on this. So you can flip the horns down, bring the head up so you can open up this section, flip out Motormaster's head, bring down Menasor's head. It's on a double hinge, just shift that in, and bring that up, unpeg the arms here, and bring these sections forward, locking them in like so. You can straighten out the arms and rotate them out like that, and then bring them up like so. Bring this section out, straighten all this out, and you have these tabs which will go into these slots right here on either side. So just tab that in, like so. So now, moving down to the lower body, you want to rotate him 180 at the waist. Then you want to come in here, open up this panel, untab this panel, bring it up, and flip up this panel here. You want to bring the foot in, rotate this back in, close that up, and you can flip the wheel back out, like so. And now you're going to bring the leg down. Make sure you're bringing it down at this hinge right here. And bring the leg down at the hip, like so. And there's a tab slot connection right here. So bring that down, line it up. And that should sit right there. And you can bring this up and over and lock that back into place. Same thing on the other side here. So you're going to first bring out this panel here, untab this, bring it up, flip up this panel here, swing this in, rotate around, close that back up, flip out the wheel, and then just bring the leg down and bend it in again on this hinge here, and just bring this all down, line this up like so. Bring this up, lock that into place, and then you can tab the two halves together. Then you bring these panels in like so. There is a little post that will go into this little port here where the rivet is. So just kind of push that down like so. And last thing you want to do is bring in the trailer, flip this back up, plug it in, and there you have Motormaster back in truck mode.